Recently, I made a video on what the brain does when we sleep, and I mentioned the fact that one important thing that the brain does is to clear waste substances, which is good for the brain. And you can find it on our page, you can watch it, and then let us know what you think. But someone asked a question as to why he forgets his dreams when he wakes up. And this is going to be a short video to try to explain why this might happen. So before we even go further, there are 4 stages of sleep. So there is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and the 4th stage, which is known as the REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement. So the first 2 stages are light sleep, and this is the phase where you can easily be awoken from your sleep. So that's the first 2. Then the third phase is the deep sleep, where most of memory storage happens. And we have the REM sleep, which stands for rapid eye movement. And there's one key aspect of sleep that we need to talk about, because this is where, or this phase is where dream happens. So during the REM sleep, certain things happen, and key of them are that 1, your heart rate goes up, your blood pressure goes up, your breathing is a bit irregular, and there's also something we call the temporary paralysis of the limbs. And research shows that this probably happens because most dreams are usually vivid, and it's a way to prevent you from moving your hands and your legs, and that's why there's this temporary paralysis happening during this phase of sleep. And importantly, it is this phase of sleep where dreaming happens. But then why is it that you wake up and you've forgotten everything? What happens is that during the REM phase of sleep, the chemical that is involved in storage of information is low. So it's possible that there is not enough chemicals for the brain to use to store these information during sleep when you dream. The second thing is that we believe that the brain actively remove excess information during this phase of sleep. So you wake up and then you don't remember your dreams. And then a third thing which scientists believe is that the most dreams are usually vivid and bizarre. So it's a way the brain uses to prevent you from confusing your dreaming life and then your actual life. So it's more of a protective mechanism that the brain has developed to be able to protect you from confusing all these forms of activities happening in your dream and then in your real life. So is there anything that you can do to help you remember your dreams? Yes, it's not a sure way, but then it's something that you can actually do to help remember your dreams. So what happens is that most of the time when we are waking up, we wake up during the REM phase of sleep. So what you can do is that when you wake up, you don't just quickly get out of bed. You can lie down for a while and then try to reflect on those dreams to see if you can remember. And then one thing that usually causes people to get up quickly from their sleep is setting alarms. So if you are someone who is so keen about remembering your dreams, maybe you might want to tone down a bit on your alarms. And even if you have to set an alarm, you can lie down a bit when you wake up. You don't just jump straight from bed, and maybe you might be able to remember some of your dreams. So this is a brief explainer on why people forget their dreams and something that you might be able to do to remember your dreams. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.